What's poppin', people? It is your boy Brandon Leake here, and I got a new motivational / discipline series coming to you all today entitled Progress is a Process. And so what I'd like to do with this first particular video in this series is I would like to address what progress actually is and what progress isn't. So, I'm going to read the definition of progress for you real quick. Progress is defined as a development towards an improved or more advanced condition. I'm going to read that again. Progress is defined as a development towards an improved or more advanced condition. Life never remains stagnant. You are either improving or you are regressing. And that is what life is all about. We never remain still. So essentially you are either regressing or progressing. Now, the problem with most people's definition of progress is they believe progress to be the shift from where they are now to where they would like to be. Now listen to that. Most people believe progress to be the shift between where they are at now and where they would like to be. And that gives no credence or recognition to the entire process that must be done in between those two destinations. Progress is a process, and progress requires a gradual progression, a gradual movement towards something. Now, what does gradual mean? Because progress looks different for everybody. We're going to talk more about that later. It can be fast, it can be slow, it can be years, it can be weeks, it can be months. It has no consistency across the board in terms of what it looks like for everybody. But I can tell you one thing that is most certainly consistent about progress is that it requires you to work for it. The process towards getting towards your goal or towards your dream, there is no progress that exists outside of the work in which you are willing to do for it and the good grace of God that's going to inevitably shine his light on you from the work in which you've done. So when we talk about progress, I'm going to read this definition again. Progress is defined as a development towards an improved or more advanced condition. Development towards being the operative word, not an immediate boom, not some cataclysmic jump. Because I can tell you right now, most people who end up having those significant jumps from here to the mountaintop that they've sought after have no ability to be able to maintain it because they did not do the work to learn how to keep hold of it. That's why statistically, if you look at millionaires in which won their millions from the lotto, they usually go bankrupt within 5 years. Because there is a process to learning money, its management, its spending, how to continue to build it. Because if you talk to most immensely wealthy people, they have very few dollars in their actual accounts, but they are wealthy because of what they've chosen to put their money towards. But they only learned it through the development towards that means to an end. So, my question to you is, what is your goal, and are you prepared to endure the process to progress towards said goal? Here's something unique about this series that I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be praying for you all at the end of every single video. And if you do not believe in prayer or in Yahweh, then please feel free to, you can tune out. I understand. But I'm going to be praying for you all, and I'm going to pray now. So if you'd like, join on in with me. God, we come to you now, all sinners who have fallen short of your grace and your glory. But God, we say thank you for another day and another opportunity to become all that you have called us to be. Lord, allow for us to have an understanding and a clear conscience towards the progress in which we're seeking after, but more greatly, the process in which we must endure to be able to get there. Because God, our destination is one thing, but the journey towards getting there is the more valuable asset in which we will inevitably attain, even greater than the destination we seek after. The truth is, those who achieve success have always fallen in love with the process of becoming great. And Lord, I ask that in our humility of being able to say we are only great through the greatness of you, that you would bless us and allow for us to be able to learn from our falls, to be able to celebrate our wins, to be able to move forward towards what you have called us to be and what we find joy and love in. In your name, pray, Lord. Amen. My final words for you. Remember this. The greatest thing you will ever gain is not just your progress, but the lessons learned in the process. Catch you guys in week 2.